'68. I was 18 and wild. Cut a class at the high school, still a dreaming child. Took the downtown subway where the sunlight fell, to the park in Manhattan that I knew so well. I was watching the faces drift like clouds on the breeze, every stranger a story underneath the trees. Then by Bethesda fountain, in the afternoon glare, sat two silhouettes I swore I knew from somewhere. I walked a little closer, heart pounding in my chest. Tried to play it cool, though my pulse confessed. Could it really be them, just sitting like that? Not on a stage, not surrounded by the press pack. I stood there staring longer than a stranger should, till the faces came clear, like I hoped they would. Two Liverpool voices in the New York air, John and Paul just resting on the fountain stair. Oh, Bethesda fountain on a sunny day in May, where the world's biggest band just slipped the world away. No screaming crowds, no flashing lights, no security line, just two young kings of music and a kid killing time. If I hadn't cut school, if I'd done what I should, that moment would be lost somewhere in the neighborhood. But fate was sitting quietly where the water falls, and history was waiting by those stone cold walls. I said, John Lennon, Paul McCartney, what are you doing here? John grinned like a pirate, said, we've been a while, my dear. You're the first one all day who bothered to say hello. Paul reached out his hand, said, nice to meet you, you know. I shook his hand, then John's, trying not to shake, thinking this is either heaven or some wild mistake. But I'd come too far just to stand in awe, so I pitched them the plan that I just thought of. Took your film on TV, they didn't treat it right. Too short for the theater, vanished overnight. But colleges need fundraisers, halls they get for free, radio would jump at it instantly. Let a local band open, let the students run the show. 10% to the campus, 90% to you. Paul looked at John with a sparkle in his eyes, like he just heard a tune he might memorize. Oh, Bethesda fountain on a sunny day in May, where a schoolboy dream didn't drift away. No contract signed, no cameras caught the scene, just a folded scrap of paper in between. If I hadn't found courage in that heartbeat's drum, if I'd walked on by like the rest had done, that number never written, that door never wide, just another afternoon that slipped on by. said, when can you start? You've thought it through. Scribble down a name and a number 2. Nat Weiss, it read in a hurried hand. Then they stood, said they had to run as planned. We shook once more beneath the angel's gaze. Then they vanished into that golden haze. 2 legends fading into city sound, leaving one stunned teenager standing there spellbound. Next day I called, hands trembling on the dial, half expecting laughter or a British-style denial. But Nat said, yes, I've been waiting for you. Come to dinner tonight, we've arrangements to do. I hung up the phone, just stared at the wall, thinking how a skip class started it all. From a park bench meeting no one else had seen, to a doorway opening on a bigger dream. Oh, Bethesda fountain, I can still hear the spray. See 2 young faces in the light of that day. No headlines told it, no photograph remained, just a memory burning like a runaway train. Sometimes destiny whispers, doesn't shout your name, comes dressed like a moment that looks the same. But if you stop and say hello instead of passing through, you might find the world saying hello to you. So here's to the day that I played hooky in May, to the subway